Hello, Milo. How are you doing? It's very funny when it doesn't move and it's just like in a T-pose like that. Yeah, you pray just to know you're alive. Hello, Curse Lightning. How you doing? I'm not in ads anymore. Good, 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 good. Hello. I'm bad. Oh, I'm really sorry, Curse Lightning. That sucks. Nobody in my school likes me or is my friend. Well, school's not forever. Honestly, like for high school, you can honestly just get through it and then make friends that actually like you outside of it. Like, I don't talk to basically anyone I talked to in high school. Like, the only person that I kind of met in high school so that I'd still talk to is Liam. But we weren't even in the same class. We met through climbing, not school. Buenos dias. Hello, one. How you doing? Oh. That kind of sucks, Emery. Like, I mean, it's okay to be mad at your friends for stuff like that. Like, you can just, yeah, let them know what the situation is. It's why it hurts so bad though. No, Milo. Hi, Rain Knights. Curlers are so itchy, are they? Music gets a bit loud. I mean, it's a starting soon, you know? Oh, that sucks, Emery. I'm glad one. It's because it's the starting soon, Emery. I'm away from the mic. I want to take them out. Who? Oh, the curlers. I understand. Emery, that sounds kind of like someone who shouldn't be your friend. I'm gonna be real. I was painting my door. I was, and then I got bored. Well, I don't know, Emery. This sounds like just high school things. You can either just not become friends with everyone who's being terrible to you, or you just deal with it until you graduate. Ooh, that's fun, Milo. Welcome back, everyone. Reminder that I don't choose how many ads you get, so complaining about them does not help. Yes, Milo? I can survive. I don't have classes with her, just lunch. Okay, Emery. Like, I mean, you could always talk to her about the behavior, and if she doesn't correct it, you know, like, that's also a thing, but whatever. Because people are tired, gonna need a break, but I may come back. Alright, Emery, have a good nap. But I'm in love with you. I love you so much. It scares me half to death. You're back. I'm taking the curlers out. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. Alright, have fun. Half to death. So I have a problem about it if she... Okay. She will wait, so if I have a problem about it, she will misgender me, and when I say he, she will say whatever, and I have science, math, and then studies with her. Stop talking to her. Ultra, I miss you. I'm right here. Hello. Oh, hello. How's everyone doing? Here, let me move the mic closer to me. It's not gonna get much louder than this, though. I'm gonna be real. I haven't wanted to watch a stream when you're live, and then I want to watch them when you're not. Oh, well. I mean the VODs are always there. You can always watch the VODs. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to have her at lunch. Just stop talking to her. Like, just stop talking to her. She doesn't deserve your time. Wow, Ult, you're at 12. Not 12 for you. No, it is definitely not 12 for me. It is 10. Yeah. early stream, so for people who have a whack time zone can actually enjoy my stream at not 3 a.m. I can't talk to you if I watch your VODs. I mean, that's true. I'm still knitting the sweater. It's upside down because I'm knitting the bottom of it. I'm at the hem, so like the bottom. It says on the pattern to do 5 centimeters, but honestly, 5 centimeters seems a little bit too short. So I don't know how long I'm going to do it for, but I don't know, maybe like 8 centimeters. I don't know. I'm going to keep going until it looks right. Figure out you're 2 hours behind me now. Yes. 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 7? What 7? High school career. So I listened back to the VOD from yesterday, like the first time I actually like used my new mic with all the like the good settings. Oh my god, I sound so much better. I didn't realize like I sounded like bad before. There we go. The light was like a little the light looks better like this. 7 centimeters. I mean, I could do that. Ooh, homemade fries. Ooh. Oh, let me switch to the camera where you can actually see what I'm doing. Lol. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest today, guys. I woke up, went on TikTok, watched really sad QSMP edits, ate breakfast, and now I'm here. Homemade fries sound delicious. I love, like, potato wedges. Like, those types of fries. They're so good. Oh my god. Right? Oh my god. Or like when there's a restaurant near me that's like a 50s style, like kind of like diner, like that type of thing. And they make like hash browns, but it's basically just like cubed potato wedges, and then they put like chives and stuff on them. They're so good. Oh my god. Like, really tempted to go in there one time and just order, like, a huge plate of just that. Of just hash browns. They're so good. They're so good. Like, Walmart has potato wedges. I get them almost every time I go. Ooh. Might have to try to convince my parents to buy, like, potato wedges instead of fries when we get, you know, packages of fries and stuff. Or just make them, because honestly, it's just cutting up and cooking a potato. Like, it's not that hard. Because I don't even think you peel it, right? You just, like, you just eat the skin. Because, like, right now, this is at 5 centimeters-ish. And it just looks too short. What song is playing? Disenchanted by My Chemical Romance. Hello! I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, welcome in. It's a good song. I really like Disenchanted. Apparently hasn't been played live since 2008. Things you find out on Tumblr. Hello. Because My Chemical Romance is doing, like, there's an event that happens in Las Vegas called When We Were Young, and basically it's, like, all of, like, the emo bands from, like, Warped Tour, like, era, like, play music, and My Chemical Romance has decided they're gonna just play, like, from, like, the top to bottom of the Black Parade, which is where Disenchanted is from, but apparently that song hasn't been played since, like, 2008. And there's, like, a couple songs that have, like, never been played ever live, so I don't know. Can I afford it? No. Oh, hello, Scar. Bonk. Oh, that's sick? I know! Like, I will be able to go, but someone's gotta film it and put it on YouTube, right? Like, how you doing, Scar? Good morning, Mark. How you doing? It's back to Lucifer. Fair enough. I can't do it with Mark no more. So is it like permanently Lucifer? Real, I saw Pierce Veil not too long ago. Oh, yo. Aw, dude. That must be a fun concert. Oh my god. I have seen My Chemical Romance live. It was when, it was like, I want to say maybe like a few months after they released, Foundations of Decay. It was 2 years ago. But like, best band I've ever seen live. Although I am seeing Fall Out Boy soon, so you know. We'll see. I'm doing good. I don't know. Whoa. My screen just turned off. Hold on. Alright, there you go. I'm doing good. I don't know when I last talked to you, but I have a puppy now. Yo! I'm doing really good. I just woke up. I had breakfast and I'm here. That's basically what I've done today. I'm kind of hoping that I will be able to like almost finish this today. That'd be nice. That's so dope. Aw, dude, My Chemical Romance live was amazing. Oh my god. Like, it was... You have to really need to tell me how to pronounce your name. Is it, like, Faye? But thank you so much for the follow. I'm back to get all the curlers out, hopefully. I mean, I feel like you would feel the curlers still in your hair. Does your... Did it work? Faye? Oh, Faye. Or Faya. Or Faye. Faye. It is Faye. I'm very dyslexic. You need to help me out here. I've been crying in my car for 20 minutes. I feel so great. Slay. Reese, are you good? I got like 5 boxes of string lights. I got a box of like lights that are eyes for like a cosplay. And I'm not gonna use it for the cosplay, so maybe I hang them up there. I don't know.
Faye. Faye. Faye.
Oh, it is Faye. Okay, cool. Nice. Thanks. That's excellent. Faye. Would you get ran over by a car? Reese, no. Is this because of the concert things that you've been doing? I had dinner recently and now the dogs are sleeping on my knitting a bit. Uh-oh. How's your sweater fabulous? Thank you. The one I'm wearing. I knitted it a while ago, and I don't remember what pattern I was following. I also feel like when I made this, it wasn't supposed to look like this. Like, the picture does not look like this, but I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. Why was that so funny? I'm trying my best.
There's nothing in the fridge.
Gooby. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, Reese. Do you have someone else you could stay with? Because, like... Yikes. I don't know if this is true or not, but I think, like, recently in Canada, conversion therapy got, like, banned, so I'm wondering I don't know if that's true, though. Actually, I don't want to look that up. I don't want that in my search, but that's awful. That's awful. Been trying to figure that out. I generally don't know what to do with my life. Well, I mean, you don't need to know, like, exactly what you want to do with your life, but, like... But yeah, there has, like... Surely there's, like, an adult you can talk to that would be, like, be able to talk to your parents. You know? Why is coming out to my parents more scary than coming out to my parents? Or my brothers coming out? I don't know. I found coming out to my siblings, like, way easier. Because, like, my siblings and I, like, have really similar, like, ideologies and interests and stuff, I guess. I don't know. I feel like, in general, people find it easier to come out to your siblings than parents, but, I mean, that doesn't always have to be the case, obviously. I'm sure it will go fine. Especially, like, if you've already told your parents, you know, they'll be able to back you up. Yeah, Reese, sometimes coming out doesn't work out, and it unfortunately might have to be the thing where, like, you surround yourself with friends and people who support and love you, and then that way, as soon as you're able to leave the situation. Like, you know? Have, like, a good support system, just in case, you know? My mom came out to my dad for me because I asked her to. That's fair. That's fine. Hello, Sal. How you doing? He was a bit drunk. Okay. It was in a bar also. Yeah, that sounds right. I feel like if a concert is not, like, in a stadium, it's generally in a bar. Like, I've gone to a couple concerts that were in the theater, but even then, it's like either in a bar or a club, right? Going to a concert in a theater was wild. Because, like, you know, you're on ground floor, but you're still in a seat. I don't know. I now have 6 holes in my lips. Why? My dad, drove it to the TX2 concert, and then my mom drove back home. Oh, fair enough. There's a light without a moon. Comes just for you, my love. You get in prayers? That's what I'm trying to figure out, but 6 is like, even if you got 2 here and 2 here, which is, like, pretty normal place for people to get pierced. Like, I'm trying to figure out where the other 2 would be. Yes, Lucifer. Oh, shoot. Oh, did you, get stitches? Oh, sorry, Sal. Then how'd you get 6 holes? I'm better than stitches? Then how did you get 6 holes? I don't understand. I'm, like, oh. I guess I guess saying, oh, I got 6 holes in my lips sounds a little bit more badass than I got punched and started bleeding. Like, oh, my mom? Is your, like, mom around? Because I can't help with that. I've done something like that too. One time I fell off something and my tooth went through my lip. You can still see the scar. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's like an X like right here. I don't think you can see it on that camera. Maybe you can see it on this one. Yeah, you can. There it is. She's in the ground, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Reese. Dang. I'm sorry, I can't help. Hi, Ren. How you doing? Wore my binder way too long yesterday. Uh-oh. 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 So I don't think she's around? That's fair, Reese. That's fair. There's unfortunately nothing I can do to help. Welcome to Earth! I threw hand at school. Oh my god, everyone's getting into fights today. What happened? I'm in pain now. Don't wear your binder today. Do stretches. Like back and like chest stretches. Look them up if you have to. But do stretches. And like slowly. You don't have a job, play along until you have enough to move out because going to conversion therapy is much better. Wait. It's better than being on the streets? I wouldn't know, but, like, hopefully it doesn't come to that where you're just able to, like, live in the house, but, like, yeah. It's basically, like, exactly what I said. You just, like, you surround yourself with people that love you for who you are, and then that way, like, as soon as you're able, you can just leave. And then you can, like, stay at someone's couch for, like, a couple months. Get a job, you know, like, you know what I mean? Or get a, like, or be able to stay with a roommate or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, but, like, trust me when I implore you guys, do not drop out of high school. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't drop out of high school. Finish high school. Just finish high school. You don't have to go to college or university, but finish high school, because you cannot get any jobs if you do not have a college education or a high school education. You know what I mean? Like, finish high school. I just got back from a 3-in-1 plant exposition, one of which was about carnivorous plants, second was lectures about plants, and third was buying plants. For some reason, I bought four succulents. Oh my god, that's awesome! That sounds like something that, like Cakebird would, like, love. Cakebird loves plants. Honestly, all of my friends are really, like, into plants, and I have a cactus that's miraculously survived on my desk for 4 years. Don't know how I did that, because I don't know when the last time I watered it was. Who knows? I brought it down to my mom one time, and my mom looked at it, and they were like, they look stunted and sick. And I was like, that sounds right. And then my mom was like, I'm gonna give them food, and gave them, like, plant food. And then they started growing again, so that's fun. Graciously calling my cousin, trying to explain the situation to him, because he's trans also. Good, nice, that's good. I'm glad that you have someone like that, especially in your family. I'm gonna Friday to a trampoline park. Now, Milo, don't do that. Exercise with binder, not good. I'm gonna send a picture of my new plant in Discord. Yes, do it. Hello, Mentos. How you doing? Guys, this is my cactus that I've had since 2019. There's 3 in here, but one of them I'm pretty sure is dead. But here it is. Here they are. The F is a binder. A binder is like, it's a body modification device, guess, basically. And basically it's like something you put on over your top to, like, compress your chest. So if a broken river my body bed. Oh. I'm running into the home ground and just driving. Okay, Reese. I guess it's as long as you have a plan. Yeah. So these are the. You see where it's like kind of a lighter, green. That's where they were before the food, and now the darker green is. Yeah, and then there's this one that I'm pretty sure is dead. So, yeah. I pleaded Georgia. I don't know America, man. I don't know. Hello, these amazing early streams. Hello, Dark. I've wanted to start doing early streams at least twice a week. So either Saturday or Sunday and Wednesday. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people in different time zones that watch me, and there's a lot of people that will, like, watch me at, like, 3 a.m., and, you know, like, you know, now you have streams that you don't have to watch at 3 a.m. Did you know if you're in a room with 100 bananas, you'll die of radiation? That's simply not true. That's not true. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Do you know you have to eat, like, I think, like, it's, like, 10,000 bananas or something like that to, like, die of radiation poisoning? Like, there's no way being in a room with just 100 bananas will cause you to die of radiation. Like, they have more than 100 bananas at the grocery store. I DM'd you the pictures. Ooh. I'll be the test for that. Okay. I'll send you a screenshot of what? 100 bananas? Ahmad, streamer, and I can only sleep like 3 hours a day. Jesus. I got called bro by a random person. Then his friend said, "Why are you calling her bro? She is a girl." Someone doesn't know that bro is gender neutral. Die banana. How? You can die by banana, but not like. Hello, Cherry. Hold on. We're going to Google. Can you die if you are in a room with 100 bananas? You have to eat 10 million bananas at once to die of radiation poisoning. You have to eat 10 million. Do you understand how much? Okay, if you're standing in a room with 100 bananas, that is not equivalent to eating them. Eating them is worse. You've had VIP for a while, Lucifer. I will check Discord DMs. You do realize that eating them is worse, and you have to eat 10 million of them. Right? Like, 100 bananas is not enough radiation at all. I'm looking at the plants. Oh my god, beautiful succulents. Oh, and you got a face painting? That looks so cool. And you have a balloon parrot. That's fun. Oh, I love the succulents. They're so good. Oh, theirs is so cool. Alright, Lucifer, what did you send me? Bonk. I love how you can tell where the Photoshop is. To die of radiation, you would need to be in a room with 100 bananas. This is a joke. This is a joke. It's not true. I'm so sorry. Someone lied to you. Also, like, Lucifer, your, like, profile picture, like, freaked me out because I went on here and it's, like, animated. That was terrifying. This is like a text bar. This isn't even Google. What are you on? All right, let me look up that exact phrasing that you did. How many bananas would you need to be in a room with to die of radiation poisoning? Literally every single one says, like, you would have to eat, like, 1,000,000 bananas to die of radiation poisoning. Oh, that's awkward. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm
This
awake.
is good. You're awake.
I am awake.
This is good.
I know. It's awesome, dude. How are you?
I'm great. I'm arguing with chat about how many bananas you would need to die of radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah. What type of search engine are you using, Lucifer? What the F? So, so this is here are the chat messages. Here are the chat messages, Cakebird. Did
Okay.
you know that you would have to be in a room with 100 bananas to die of radiation poisoning? And I was like, that's simply not true.
100?
100.
No shot.
And I was like, that's simply not true. I know that if you eat, like, a lot of them, you can die of radiation poisoning. But it's like an impossible amount. And I looked it up, and it's like 10 million.
But
you have to eat
I'm
10
pretty sure you
million.
die from something else.
No, but yeah, of
Before
course.
that.
You would die of something else before that, for sure. And then Lucifer is now sending me something from Brave. I don't even know what that is. It says, how many bananas would you need to be in a room with to die of radiation poisoning? To die of radiation, you would need to be in a room with 100 bananas, which is approximately 1% of the average daily exposure to radiation. Bananas have naturally high levels. This is all fake.
There's no shot it's fucking 100 bananas, dude.
Like, grocery store workers are around at least 100 bananas all the time. Like, you understand that, right?
You could be around 100 bananas at any moment, and are you dead? No.
Also, Mark has changed their name back to Lucifer, in case you were wondering.
Oh, yo. Okay. I wasn't sure because username was still Mark. Firefox. Firefox? Firefox?
Okay, so
Firefox?
to die of radiation, you would need to be in a room with 100 bananas, which is approximately 1% of the average daily exposure to radiation. Bananas have naturally high levels of potassium, and a small fraction of all potassium is radioactive. Each banana can emit 0.1 millirams of radiation, which is a very small amount of radiation. The maximum permitted radiation leakage for a nuclear power plant is equal to 2,500 bed per year, while a chest scan delivers 70,000. It is important to note that bananas are radioactive. If you eat 10 million bananas at once, you will certainly die from radiation poisoning. Yeah, you'll die of radiation poisoning if you eat 10 million bananas.
Yeah, you'll die of radiation poisoning at that point. Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat cereal. I felt the need to argue with Ultier. Why was this the argument? It's simply wrong.
Ultier, the sweater you're wearing is very satisfying.
Thank you. I
It's
made it a
very
while
good.
ago.
Oh, you made it? Oh.
Yeah, a really
I wasn't
long
sure because
time
there's
ago.
little tassels, but that's from the inside, I see.
It's from the, yeah. I'm sure
It's
both.
very satisfying. It is mesmerizing.
Brave is Firefox with an ad blocker and different UI. Okay. I just. Because I'm allergic to bananas. You die from one banana. One banana kills you. And because we started this argument about bananas, every time someone says the word banana in chat, Stream Elements just goes to, what can it cost? $10? Or microwave noises.
Microwave noises.
And it's 3 bananas will kill me. Chris, get the banana. Oh my god. Oh my god. Milo sent me something. What the F have you sent me? Milo, it's so dirty, what the F? It's corroded, dude! That's not dirt, that's rust! You will die if you eat the elephant's foot? You will die if you're in like 100 meters of the elephant's foot. What? It is my string lights? It's not dirty, man. That's rust. Oh, Cakebird, Ren went to, like,
I saw.
a plant thing. Yeah, did you see the plants?
Yes, I have acquired pictures. These are excellent.
Yes, yes. Can I eat the elephant's foot? No. The guy who took the picture of it, like, died horrifically. What the Lucifer just sent me the message also because I lost the argument, and then there's like a picture of like some smiling cryptid, and it just goes, valid point. One problem though, I am in your home. Okay. Sure. Sure, dude. Hi, Odin. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh. Computers. Do you dye your hair black and keep the gray? Okay. Wait. Like, if... I mean, I wanted to dye my hair black one time, and then I didn't, but, you know. Okay, have a good eat, Lucifer. I thought I messed up there. Oh my god, it's Void. Ooh.
Oh.
There's like I joined the Discord. Yo, let's go, Mentos, let's go. Hello, Void, how are you doing today? Oh my god, a 2-stream streak. That's crazy. Pretty good? That's awesome. I think I can, like, make it so that I'm louder. Hold on. Okay, I think that's, like, about as loud as I can make me, because louder than that, and you're gonna start hearing my fan. I have to go to work in an hour and a half, though. Oh, fair enough. I mean, that's, like, it's a pretty decent amount of my stream, I would say. Thank you for the lurk, Sherry. Finally got my string lights open. Let's go. Listing store. Oh, they're still talking about computers. Man, I am so done with talking to people on the internet about computers. I'm gonna do a tomfoolery on my own, sadly. Oh, I'm going to a Tomo fair on my own, sadly. What is that? I'm assuming it's like a convention. Because I'm here for 2 streams in a row. I know! I got fake veins also. What? 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 What does that mean? What? Some kind of furry convention? Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, it kind of sucks that you have to go by yourself, but, like, I'm sure you could probably talk to one person and you'll gain, like, 10 friends. So.
Can't confirm. You may also join a cult.
Maybe. It's not actually a cult, though. You go style the wedding woman's hair tomorrow. Oh, ooh. Of course you use Linux. That just makes sense. Now I definitely have to go MIA for a few months after this. What the Void? What the? We're gonna be playing video games soon. I have social anxiety IRL. I mean, like, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, like, but it can be something, like, really simple. Like, if you go to a panel and you just talk to the person next to you, you know? So I have to learn to walk today. Oh. But I have a broken rim, so I have to... Oh. Well, have fun, Mentos. And I can't cancel Cake Bird. It's very excited about that. I mean, yeah, I'm excited about it. I want to play video games. I forget what game it is, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, it's Golf with Friends, obviously. Pfft, silly me. That's stupid. Wow, Monday seems to be the day that everyone's free. That's crazy.
Alter, you'd never guess who won Worlds.
Faker?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Would have never guessed it was effing Faker. Faker literally disappeared for 2 years to do his, like, mandatory military, came back, and he was like, alright, boys, I'm better than ever, let's go. It's literally me, tiny son talking to an adult 5 times bigger than me. Bro, the furry convention's gonna love you. Like, I understand, like, the social anxiety and, like, you know, like, you don't, like, necessarily want to talk to people and everything like that, but I can guarantee you that people, like, at conventions want to talk to you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I just took a sip of my tea and it did not taste how I expected it to.
Oh.
And I don't know why.
That's unfortunate. I've lost my pen.
I can't tell if it tastes bad or not. I actually really want to go to that. Ooh. Hi, Void.
Oh.
I can't tell if it tastes weird because it's like something wasn't washed, or I just don't remember what this tea tastes like.
Or your taste buds could have changed.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's been a little bit, but not that long. I also use reusable tea bags. So, like, but basically what I do with the reusable tea bag is I just, like, take the tea out and, like, rinse it. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the tea, like, the taste of the other tea was, like, stuck in the tea bags. Reusable tea bags. Oh, that's fair dark. Yeah, so it looks like this. Hold on, let me show you what the tea bag looks like. So it's just like a cotton bag. You just put tea in. But, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the type of thing where, like, whatever tea you put into it, it, like, will soak up that type of tea and then, like, make other teas taste that way. But I think it might be because I just don't remember what this tea tastes like. Oh, it's starting to taste better. I think it was just, yeah, me not remembering how this tea tastes like. In my head, I was like, Earl Grey. And it's actually an English breakfast. Use tea bags and put them in a cup and then reuse them until they don't work anymore. I mean, you could do that. See, like, I prefer paper tea bags, but, like, it's like I buy, like, a pack of, like, 100 of them and then, you know, I use them all. And it's just, it's better for me to just use the reusable ones. You know? I don't know what you're talking about, Sal. Anyway. So I'm making the hem of the sweater. So, unfortunately, I've been converted, to, making sweaters this way now. Because, it's easier. Because, I started this sweater on Wednesday. And I have the sleeves left. That's stupid. House tour when? Of, like, my house? Never. I don't know what Kosa is. You know, my brother's birthday is next to Thanksgiving. Oh, nice! Wish him a happy birthday. Pretty much all private messages are fully acceptable views of the government. Are they now? And Discord is getting removed in America. Pretty sure. That sounds like someone put on the internet for funsies and then saw and to see how like freaked out everyone would get.
Yep.
The government is on Discord. Because Discord, okay, so the thing about Discord, right, is that isn't it an open source program? Am I like being stupid for that? Like, isn't it like it's not like isn't it not? I thought Discord was open source. Let's find out. Yeah, it is. It is open source. Discord is committed to the principle of open source development, that we all succeed when we work together as engineers and share our solutions. Here are some of our open source contributors. Yeah, Discord's an open source. What do you mean Discord is open source? You can't copy Discord's code. No, okay, so that's not necessarily what open source means. So open source basically means, okay, so from what I understand, because I'm not a coder, from what I understand, open source means in this context, it's not that you can copy the code and use it in another app necessarily, it's that you can see the code so that you can make stuff for it. So, for instance, you know how there's a bunch of Discord bots, like music bots, that you can have like in your Discord servers? The reasons why those can exist is because people can look at Discord's code and see how the code works so that they can make bots that work on Discord. That's what open source means. But yeah. Yeah. Mango is gone because there was creepy people on it. Every app is open source then? No, that's not true. You can't look at the source code of like video games, for instance. It's like hidden. Like I'm sure there's a way of getting there somehow, but it's not open source. No. Yeah, but that's not open source. That's you hacking into something. That'd be like, oh yeah, like this website, like Wikipedia, you can like change stuff on it and you can edit it. Oh, but you can do that on any website. Yeah, if you know how to hack into it. Like that, like that's not the same thing. You can see the code then, but you can't like, Discord is open source. It is open source. It's been open source the whole time. That's like why it's so successful. Okay. As a coder, you were extremely correct, Walter. Yeah, okay. Some idiot got it shut down by a lawsuit. Yeah, like, honestly, Omegle being shut down makes sense. Because of, like, endangerment to children. There's a lot of apps that, like, have, like, if you don't need to, like, prove that you're, like, above 13 or something like that, they can shut the website down. Yeah, but if they can prove that they weren't enforcing age restrictions on stuff like Omegle, then yeah. That's why you have like That's why there's like stuff on like Twitch, right? Like if someone like says that their age is like 11, you have to ban them. It's so that like Twitch can like prove that they're enforcing the rule. I turn my PC down. Gonna leave to listen to Will Wood. Have fun. If you Google, there is U.S. government public documents. Okay. I don't live in the U.S. Anyways, the idea of open source, right, is that the idea is that it's so that people can mod stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure Minecraft is considered open source as well, which is why people can like mod stuff with Minecraft. Maybe it's not. Oh, maybe because I didn't actually put the whole name. That would help. Okay, so they make a sum of Minecraft open source so that programmers can make mods, but yeah, but not the whole thing. Okay, bye Kickbird. I think we are still on both different ways of thinking of firmware for Linux. You can edit that to make your own custom firmware. Okay. I'm not talking about Linux. We're talking specifically about Discord. And the reason why I was talking about Discord being open source is that basically if the government shuts it down because it's open source, someone is just going to copy the code and make Discord again. They're just going to call it something different, but it's going to be the exact same thing. And everything is going to work exactly the same. Because, like, what Discord has copyrighted is the logo and the name. It would be extremely interesting to see America try to ban Discord. For sure. There's always going to be bad people on the internet no matter what you do. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the thing is that, like, I think that websites get shut down if they, have, like, child endangerment things. So, like, if they don't put the effort into, like, making sure that the people that are using their stuff aren't children. And I think Omega doesn't even have, like, a are you above 13 thing? I don't know. I've never actually used Omega. I don't know. .com is blocked on my school laptop. Yeah, but that's different. That's not America banning Discord. That's the same thing as when I was in school, you weren't allowed to go on Facebook on the, like, the school laptops. Like, that's just the website gets blocked. That's not banned from America. That's just your school. It might be all the schools ban a Discord, but that's not, like, America, the government of America being like, no one's allowed on Discord. Like, that's crazy. Exit Creative, hello. How are you doing? I'm talking about the country law. You literally said America is banning Discord. Or it might not have been you. Someone said that. Hold on. Let me go back to the actual first thing. Okay, Sal said, and Discord is getting removed in America. I mean, if you read the Omega page, the creator closed it because of drama Twitter people, I think. Or do I remember wrong? I don't know. I didn't even know that Omega got shut down. I didn't even know. He goes in IA to check if people are 18 by facial recognition. Well, it's going to lose because I'm going to go on there and they're going to think I'm 13 because that's what everyone else on the internet thinks. So... Hi, Angsty. Just to catch you up on the conversation we're having, we're basically talking about how Discord is an open source program, and that's what spiraled into this. Like, no way they go to court and are like, we have an AI recognition system that says to tell if people are over the age of 18. Like, no way they go into court with that and, like, win. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm a lawyer and I see that, I'd be like, ooh, we're losing this one, boys. Like, that's crazy. It's a decent AI. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how decent it is at all. It can be 100% accurate, and it would not, like, that would not hold up in court. Like, that's crazy. We're from convention to browser to Linux to open source to Discord to AI. It just be like that on the Ultra Light stream. Angsty Creative, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the normal conversations I have on my stream. People wear masks on Omegle. Yeah, that sounds right. I would be a mask on, like, Omegle. That's what screws it over. I can tell you right now that the AI is not that good. It is so easy to trick AI. Do you know how you can trick AI? You, like, can put, like, paint over your nose like this, and it won't recognize you as a human. Like, AI is not that good. Call any of people's phones? Yeah, it's not good. Like, that's not how they should be checking if children are on the internet or not. Like, it's impossible, because obviously kids are gonna lie, right? If a thing pops up and says, are you 13? Like, they're not gonna say no. Like, you know, like, that's not the thing is that I don't think there is a way of, like, telling people. Like, of, like, reporting. I don't know. I've never been on Omegle. Or, that's not true. I was on Omegle when it first came out, and the only thing that Omegle was you were typing to people. It didn't have a camera feature, it didn't have a mic feature. It, like you could type to people, and that was it. And the only people on there were, like, teenagers. Back in 2009. It's not that old! It would have been 2011, actually, I think. It would have been about 2011. Yeah, it would have been about that. Yeah, 2011 actually sounds correct. Because it definitely... What the F, bro? It's 2009? Okay, I'm not... Okay, but I wasn't on Omegle in 2009. I wasn't on it the year it released. That's crazy, dude. Dude, I wasn't even on Discord the year it released. I'm close, though. I have found 3 people who have an older Discord account than me. One of them is my brother. My brother has an older Discord account than me. One of my friends does. And then there's some person in the cult here who has an older Discord account than me. And that's it. Everyone else is... Hello, lizard guy. How are you doing? Alt tier. What the F? What the F? What the F? I can't believe I'm being bullied right now.
Who's bullying you?
Chat. For being
why is
old
chat
because
bullying you?
because
Oh,
I
you
have
are
a
old, though.
Guys, Discord came out in 2015 and I got an account in 2016. I was on the cutting edge when Discord was basically just a Skype reskin.
It literally was.
Right? Stefan, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing? I've had Discord since 2017.
All my old friends and I, like, we used to use Skype a lot to, like, talk to each other. And then Discord became a thing and we were like, oh, let's use this instead. It sounds so much better. And it was.
Oh my god, it was so much better, and it didn't take, like, a year to figure out, like, why you couldn't hear the other person. Jesus. There's, like, millions of people with older Discord accounts than me. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of people who got Discord in, I think, like, 2019, 2020, which makes sense. But, like, man.
I got it in January of, like, 2016.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Got my first computer at, like, 4 years old. It was some old tower. We had a family computer. Like, Intel. Ours was, a Dell. A Dell computer. But, like, we had 2 family computers, and then my dad had a computer. I didn't have, like, the first time I had a computer type thing that was only mine was when I bought myself an iPad when I was in grade, like, 9. Hello, Ace! How you doing? Used Discord for the first time in 2021. Maybe, like, a year earlier. A lot of accounts on Discord. Oh, fair enough. My dad, oh my god, my dad has an IBM keyboard in the garage. And if you guys, it's an IBM keyboard in the garage. It's from the 90s, right? It goes, like, you can sell those today, used, for like $200. That's how good, like, they're like IBM, like, computers and keyboards and stuff are considered collectibles. And it's just in the garage. Used to come home from preschool with my sister. When she came home from school, we could race each other for the family computer. Oh yeah, mood. And there was a computer room in your house that was basically your dad's office. Quite well just arose from my slumber. And yourself? I'm doing pretty good. I'm shocked at how fast I've knitted this sweater. I've been knitting this since Wednesday. And it's yeah. I'm trying to figure out how, like, I don't know. I think this hem is big enough. I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine. I just opened the wrong thing. I'm gonna cry. Okay.
Well.
I'm trying to get shit set up for when I come back.
If you need help, I can help, but I'm sure you got it.
I haven't done it in so long.
No, that's fair.
So I'm like, oh, I see all the people that followed me from last night.
There's nothing in the fridge.
Googooby. That's kind of fun. At least that's still working.
Yeah.
Hi Nathan, how you doing? Okay, yeah. So okay, okay. Good to know that I actually watched this correctly and everything like that. It's definitely just I wasn't expecting it to taste like that, I guess. Oh my god, it's such a good English breakfast. Welcome back.
Who are we welcoming back?
The chat,
oh,
because they were just in ads, yeah. It's showing me ads again.
I still have an ad. I still have an ad.
Well, that's awkward. It's lying to me.
It's a little silly, goofy guy.
A little bit. I'm thriving and vibing and living my best life. How are you doing, Nathan? That is such cool energy to come into chat with, man. I'm doing pretty good. I just woke up. I've had breakfast and now I'm here. And well, actually, that's not true. I watched a lot of really sad QSMP TikTok edits. And then I woke up and then I ate breakfast and now I'm here. I'm having such a great time. I love English breakfast. Aw, dude. It's okay, so there's a local tea shop in the place that I live, and it's an English breakfast, but it's a different blend. So it's English breakfast, but the name of the tea is like the main street name of like the town I live in, like the main road. Breakfast. So it's like main street name breakfast, and it's so good. I can't say the name though because it will dox me. I got my string lights working. Let's go. Sometimes it doesn't have ads for you. It's fine. So Void, and for chat, guys.
Yeah.
Just to explain what's going on. I'll explain it in like the most like you don't have to understand Minecraft roleplay at all terms possible. There are these two guys.
QSMP?
Yes, about the QSMP. There's these two guys and they're married. And they're so happily married, okay? Like, genuinely. And, which is so rare in a Minecraft roleplay. They are happily married, and they've gone through so much strife. They literally have been going through hell, everything like that, and the final test has come, and they're like, hey guys, here's a timer. You need to get to the boat before that timer goes out. But they're really far away, everyone. The husbands, but then also everyone else. And they're all trying to run to this boat to, like, get off the island before a nuke gets exploded.
God.
And some people are like so close, like Philza and Tubbo. Literally, like Philza's like flying on an elytra and like carrying Tubbo with a lasso. Like there's people that are like using like ender pearls and like everything like that. Like it's not going like great for everyone. And Selbit, he doesn't make it, and he knows he's not gonna make it. And so instead of trying to run for the last few seconds, he stops. and he types to his husband Royer and in Spanish, and he says like goodbye, and then like the nickname he uses for his husband.
Oh,
and then his husband writes back, where are you, where are you? And then he writes, I love you. And then the nuke hits, everything explodes, and the server shuts down.
What?
I know! And I'm like, no, dude, that is awful!
Wait, so did the husband make it to the boat and the other one didn't?
Yes.
Oh no!
I know! The name of the flavor of the tea is effing English breakfast. Yeah. My favorite brand of tea is... Oh, David's tea is pretty good. I like David's tea. Hold on, a gay person is calling me. Okay. Anyways, he dead? I know. I know. And it's not like... The thing is that, like... Okay, so before, right, on this server, like, out of... Like, in meta, right? Like, we're thinking, like, outside of this being, like, a story, right? There... Like, people have died before where they, like, cannot log on the server anymore. But it was, like, 2 people who had never really logged on to begin with. And so, like, they probably messaged the admin team and were like, hey, I'm never gonna log on again, do whatever you want with my character. And they were like, oh, we'll be dramatic and just say that your characters are dead, right? You know what I mean? And so, like, and then there's another character who, the person who set off the nuke, and he's, like, dead as well. But it was obviously something like, hey, I'm never gonna log on to the server again. You know, like, you can kill off my character in the most dramatic way possible. But, like, everyone else that died, like, to the nuke, like, one of the people was Foolish, right? And Foolish logs onto that server, like, every single day for, like, 8 hours. So there's no way he's like, oh, I'm never gonna log onto the server again. You know what I mean? And it was, like, completely random who made it to the boat or not. Like, it definitely, like, if all of them made it, they would have loved that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't, like... So I don't think they're gonna...
planned.
Yeah, so I definitely don't think they're gonna be like, oh, we unlisted you and you're now all dead. You know what I mean? There has to be something else happening, like something
They come
different.
back mutated.
Yeah, something like that. So like they come back mutated, or they went underground, or they're now stuck on that island, or and are now like facing radiation poisoning or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like something else. But like it can't just be like, guess they're dead.
Dad, you didn't make it.
Like, guess you don't get to be on the QSMP anymore. Sucks to suck, I guess. It's just, oh. And, like, the only people I've seen go live are 2 people who did survive.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, yeah, but, like, so, like, that one was really upsetting, but there's also another couple that got split up, which was Tina and Baji. And I'm like, this is awful. This is awful. I hate this.
That's unfortunate.
There's no one on the island, Goo-Gooby. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. I did see that Tubbo and Baji went live, and Tubbo said we're going home. But, like, that doesn't mean he's actually home. We'll let this ad play. We'll see where he is. He looks like he's on the QSMP. I can't believe I'm getting a Mac ad right now. No, that's definitely him being on Quesadilla Island. Yeah, he's definitely on Quesadilla Island, and he's definitely, you know, fooling around with the create mod. Dang. Dang. Wow. Wow. Upset. Alright, what is Baji doing? Yeah, same thing with Baji. Baji is on Quesadilla Island, just... Here we are.
Are they just acting like that just didn't happen?
Well, Tubbo, I think... Baji looks really upset, but Baji is like... She's like a really, really good role player. You know? Like, her, like, she never breaks character. Like, they once did an out-of-canon event, and she was, like, shocked by it. Because they did, like, a Halloween event where they're like, this is not canon, we just want to have a fun Halloween event, whatever, right? And, like, and she was, like, dumbfounded that they were doing a not canon event. Like, she was like, excuse me? What does that mean? I can't play this game if I'm not playing my character. What is happening?
I don't understand.
Like, what's going on? She looks really upset. I don't know what she's doing. But yeah, no, Tubbo is just, you know, he's doing Tubbo things. he's doing Tubbo things. Like, he's doing create mod stuff, which just makes me think that he is making infinite of everything.
Wasn't Slamsicle on the SMP?
Yes. I don't know if he lived or not.
Interesting.
I know that
Wilbur
he
was
finally...
also on that SMP, wasn't he?
Who?
Wilbur?
Yes. Wilbur did not log on throughout the entirety of the Purgatory event. So, like, I don't know if they're making it so that people who never logged on are dead or alive, but... Because they never, like, left Quesadilla Island. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that. Because there was people who weren't, like, on the server, right? When the explosion happened. And I don't know if they're making it so that, like, oh, they died because they were asleep, or they lived because they weren't there. Like, I don't know. It's super weird. It's super weird because it's just like, no one knows what's going on. There's only 2 people live right now, but that's pretty normal for this time. Usually people start going live at about 2 my time. So, like, in about 2 hours. So it's kind of like...
You're making me want to get into the QSMP, but I'm also, like, don't have the time to, like, deep dive into, like, all the lore and everything that's happened up until this point.
It's like a lot, and honestly, like, if you just want to know what's going on, I would suggest just reading the Wikipedia. Like, because if you're... Yeah, that's basically what I would do. Like, I would go on the Wikipedia and just, like, click the timeline. Like, don't click the individual ones. Like, click timeline and then just, like, read what happens each day. And, like,
Gotcha.
you won't get everything, but at least for, like...
A general gist of everything.
Yeah. Like, if you just want to know what's going on when people talk about it. If you want to have, like, a better experience than that, then maybe, like, while you're reading it, like, if there's something that happens, you can, like, look up the clip, if that makes sense. So it's like, oh, like, the binary monster attacked on this day, then you can be like, binary monster attack on this day on Google and just, like, look at the clip.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hi,
Do
Angel.
research.
Like, that's how I would do it if I, like, wanted to get into it, but just to, like, catch up. Just read the Wikipedia. Because it is actually, like, a genuinely really good, well-made story. I really like how they do the roleplay in it, where it's reactive, where, like, the admins... Like, how I'm understanding it is people are like, hey, this is a story I want to tell, and the admins go, okay. And then, like, make it so that there's stuff on the server to react to make that story go forward. And like, it's just, like, really cool. And then they add stuff as well.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, and that way, like, I don't know. It's, like, I feel like it's easier on the content creators because then they can just react to things rather than being like, guys, I'm doing a lore stream. This is what's supposed to happen. Like, there's just stuff. There's just stuff to find.
Yeah.
And you know what actually also helps, like, a lot? Is that they all want to do story. I think that helps, like, a lot. Because I feel like with Dream SMP, it was definitely, like, a lot of them wanted to just play Minecraft, which is fine. But, like, I definitely think with the, like, how Quackity is choosing the people to be on QSMP, or how the admins are choosing who's on the QSMP, they're definitely choosing people that are like, hey, like, I want to do Minecraft roleplay.
Yeah.
Oh, Milo, I'm so sorry. Is it like the type of hurt where you can take, like, a heating pad, put on stomach? If not, like, you know, you can take medicine.
Or eat food. Sometimes if you haven't eaten anything, it'll make your tummy hurt.
Yeah. If you feel kind of sick and you don't want to eat food, maybe drink, like, water and see, like, if that, like, settles it, and then eat food.
Or chicken broth. Chicken broth also helps.
Ooh.
At least for me.
Something liquid, yeah. Maybe a smoothie. With, like, nothing in it. Yeah, so maybe medicine, then.
Yeah, medicine definitely.
That sounds like medicine time, actually.
I forgot how frustrating it is to plan streams.
Like with other people?
Yeah. Because now I
Yeah,
have to figure out times for everyone.
That's why the one time that I was doing that like pretty big stream, that's why I put out like a Google form.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, because like people basically all agreed on a day, I would just give people times and then be like, if you're gonna be an hour late, just be an hour late. You know?
Yeah. I have a couple times that I want to start at, so I'll send a little message later tonight being like, hey, seems that we've all decided on this day. Here are the times that I'm thinking of starting. Let me know which one works best for you guys.
Yeah. I just found out some cruel diagnoses would you like to hear. What does that mean? To my mom, and all she said was, good, you only have 2 days in school. Okay, but like, are you getting medicine, or...
Is school almost over?
No, it shouldn't. I don't think so.
Oh, I think it's well, I don't know if Milo is in the States, but Thanksgiving break is probably coming up.
Oh, Milo is in the States, yeah. Oh wait, is
So
it? Okay, that makes sense.
It's probably Thanksgiving break. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because our Thanksgiving is on Thursday, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then you would only have 2 days of school. That would make sense. Kind of, yeah. Right.
Yeah, because we used to get the full week off, at least where I used to live. We would get the full week off of Thanksgiving, but then they changed it where we only get the last 3 days off.
Oh. See, we only get the day. Like, we have, like, a long weekend, so it's kind of like we usually get, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, usually. Or sometimes not even. Sometimes it's only, like, the...
Yeah. At least, I haven't been in, like, public school in a hot minute, but, like, how it used to be is, like, you would go to school Monday and Tuesday, and then you would have off Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, and then have the weekend.
Okay, Milo. Then maybe, like, try and, like, heat up a pad or something like that, and putting it on your stomach might help a little bit.
And drink lots of water. Water will help, too.
And just drink water. The school ends in weeks in the state for my school. Thanksgiving starts on Wednesday. Okay, but how would you like to hear some things about names of diagnoses and how they go against the person who got diagnosed? I mean, like, you can tell me. I'm confused about what you're talking about. I'm sure I'm gonna understand as soon as you say one of them. Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about. Yes, dyslexia is hard to spell, and yeah, and it's the bane of my existence. Yes. It really is. I feel like I know where this is going. Yeah. And then there's like stuff like the fear of long words is like really, really long, and yeah. Okay, yeah. I know these. That's quite funny. I haven't heard that one, so that's actually new. Wow, they really said F these guys. That's awful. There's no way.
People that came up with this literally were like, let's troll everyone that's going to be affected by these.
I feel like some of these were done on purpose.
Yeah.
And then like, because Lisp I can understand not being done on purpose. Dyslexia I can see not being done on purpose. But like,
but the fear of having a fear of words spelled the same way.
No way. Like... No way they didn't do that on purpose. Like, I have never seen a word start with AI. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's stupid. That's stupid. They were trolling.
Same thing with the fear of like long words and then the fear of being a long word.
Yeah. They were like, wow, I'm gonna troll an entire, like, group of people. You've seen air? Okay. What do you mean by that? Did you never seen a word with a? Oh, that's what you mean. That's true.
I was
That's
confused
true.
too.
That's true. You know, you got me there. I meant it's. I guess it's not that common. Don't want to go to school tomorrow.
Like, the thing with air is like it's only a 3-letter word, so like you don't think it starts with AI because it's only 3 letters. You would think it starts with A. At least that's how my brain works.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but also I don't know how words are spelled in general, to be fair. I don't know.
Because you're dyslexic.
I know, that's what I mean. I think this is long enough for a hem. So that's like how long the hem is. That's a nice hem.
Odin, but that's still like they're only 3 letters. Like for my brain, I only see A. Like I think it starts with A, not AI.
I'm not saying
airplane.
no. I'm never saying that no word starts with AI. I said that it's not. It's like I've never seen it, which I obviously have. But man, guys, we're making fun of someone who can't effing spell here. Hello.
Guys, one time in Discord, we tried to play. Me and Ninjor tried to play that spelling game. You know, like
why would you do that? Both of you were
because
dyslexic.
it was new. It was new. We were like, wow, what's this new game? And it's like this game where it gives you like th, and then you have to like spell a word that has th in the word,
God.
right? And so like Ninjor and I are like playing this game against Dragon and Spoons, and Ninjor and I like literally are like, I have forgotten every single word I have ever learned in my entire life. I have no idea. Like, and it would be like really simple things too. It would be like th, which like there's a lot of words that have th in them, and both of us are like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't play this game. I watched 4 people who can spell play that game, and I was like, wow. I really can't spell. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like, there's no way. Anyways, here's a sweater. I'm gonna stand up, and we're gonna see how long it is. Yeah, that's a good length. This person's, like, a little bit taller than me, so I think this person's, like, 6 foot, so if it goes to, like, here on me, then it's probably gonna go here on them. So that's perfect. Look at that. Wow. Okay, we cast off now. I have problems spelling witch and witch. I know how to spell one of them, and I don't know how to spell the other. I can spell witch like Halloween witch, but I don't know how to spell like which way. No clue. I just hope people take pity on me when I write witch like the Halloween witch, and they just ignore it, and I just hope for the best.
I've hadn't gotten because like a lot of people that I interact with lately seems to have dyslexia, so like I will see them have a word misspelled, and I'll be like, normally I would correct them, but I know that they have dyslexia, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yay. I forget how to do this. Surely this is how you do it. I'm doing something called a stretchy bind off, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right.
I have no idea.
I might not be, but
I
we'll
believe in you.
find out. I'm gonna look this up before I do like the whole thing. Hold on. Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off. Okay, knit or purl the first stitch. Oh, it's a yarn over. I'm doing it wrong.
I believe in you, Altier.
At least I didn't like do the whole thing, you know?
You didn't do the what? Huh?
The whole thing.
Huh?
The whole thing. Like I didn't bind off the whole thing. I just did like a couple stitches.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I understand now.
I have a headache. Oh, I'm sorry, Milo. Okay, so we knit the first stitch. Then knit one. On your right needle, pull the 2 stitches over the third. Wait. On your right needle, pull.
My dog is barking up a storm.
Pull. On the right needle. Hold on. I'm
Focus. Do your thing.
I'm focusing. Okay,
not trying
yarn
to distract
forward.
you.
On your right needle, pull yarn over. Then knit 1. Okay. On your right needle, pull stitches 2 and 3. Over the first needle. 1 stitch remaining. Okay, we got it. I made sister for Hell of a Boss merch for Christmas, and I'm scared for what she'll look at the website.
That's valid.
Well, rip, I guess. Okay, I was kind of doing it right, but not really.
I see people
Yes.
walking in front of my house.
Uh-huh.
Like, like
Are they,
towards the.
are they supposed to be walking in front of the
I
house?
don't know. I'm gonna look at the security cameras.
Oh boy.
I don't know who it is. Why did it log me out?
What?
What do you mean, what?
Oh, they logged you out. What?
The security camera app logged me
What?
out for some reason.
That's crazy. Guys, I was complaining about Google today. And how when you look stuff up. Guys, I don't know if you guys have this, but like when I look stuff up on Google now, it just simply won't show me what I look up for, which is annoying. And so I was complaining to my mom about it, but I at some point I had said, "Hey Google, can you work?" or something like that, and then our effing Google Home in the living room just goes,
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
and I'm like, it's listening to me complain about Google.
Google's always listening.
For real. I was mostly complaining about like, okay, so like this is an example, but like I was looking up like YouTube to MP3 converter on Google, and like almost the entire first part of the page was ads for like sites that give you like free music. And I was like, that's not what I asked for, Google. Like, it's like, Google, that's no. It's not what I wanted.
Google doesn't listen.
It's just, ugh.
My body hurts.
Tell it to stop. Don't give it permission to hurt.
Oh, it's you who reacted. Okay.
Well, 2 people have reacted, I think.
No, it was me. I was the other
Oh.
one. So it doesn't really count.
Ah, I see. I looked up on Google how to do a math problem because I forgot and it didn't help. Ugh. Like, Google is not really great. It's never been really great with like stuff that's like not super specific, but like it was stuff like you'd like try to look up like, I don't know, man. Welcome back, Mentos. How you doing? I'm just complaining about Google, you know? And how, like, man, at some point, man, I'm just gonna switch to a different search engine for real. Because, like, it's not like I can get news anymore anyways. Boy, did you know about that? How Google has, like, refused to, like, show Canadian news?
Oh, Canadian news or American news in Canada?
Canadian news. Anywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's, like, a big thing. So, like, it's kind of, like, confusing.
Oh, there's an ad.
Oh, well. I mean, I guess you get to hear this. It's kind of confusing. But basically, in Canada, there is like an entertainment law that that basically is that, like, radios and TV have to show a certain amount of Canadian content. And I think it's like 60%, right? So, like, it has to be like, and that's just a law, right? But now with social media, right? It's those rules did not apply to stuff like, let's say, like the TikTok algorithm or YouTube, right? And so the Canadian government was like, hey, like, maybe it, like, should apply because, like, people don't listen to the radio anymore and they don't watch TV. So, like, and now we're gonna have, like, this generation of Canadians that only know American things, right? So they were like, okay, we need to, like, convince these companies that in Canada they need to show more Canadian content if they want to show their stuff in Canada. And it was, like, this huge thing where, because a bunch of content creators that were Canadian were, like, talking about how, like, it was bad for them and, like, they were getting paid by, you know, TikTok to do that, and it was, like, this whole scandal, and I don't know what happened with that, but it basically extended to Google. And Canada was like, hey, Google, you are taking money away from Canadians by basically, like, you know, there'll be Canadian news websites, right, that will post Canadian news, and then what Google will do is, if you look up the Canadian news, it will show it on the front page of Google rather than you having to click a link to the site, so that site will not get money. So, and, like, this happens in America too. Like, it's the same thing in America. If you were to look up, like, a website, it's the same thing, but the government didn't complain about it, basically. So Canada was like, hey, that's, like, kind of bad. Like, our Canadian news sites are not getting money because it's just showing up on your front page rather than them having to click a link. And so they made, like, a big thing about it, and Google was like, all right, Canadian news just doesn't show up on Google anymore.
Damn.
Yeah. So, like, if you, like, if I try to look up something like events happening in Vancouver this weekend, it's like, it takes a while for me to find the websites that are actually going to show me, because it shows the website, like, it will show, like, CBC News, right, which is, like, the Canadian, like, news broadcast, whatever, but it won't show, like, the quick links to me, like, getting news articles anymore. And I'm like, dang, man. Like, we really gonna do this? Like,
Sounds so annoying and unfortunate.
It's, like, the most dystopian thing ever. Like, let's look up, like, what events are happening in, and I'm gonna write my city. This weekend. Oh, hold on. Let me put BC in there. So it shows some stuff now, which is nice, but there was a point in time where it was not showing anything. What the F is this? It's showing, yeah, okay, so it's doing the thing now again where it's, like, showing, like, the things, like, on Google. I don't know, they probably came to some agreement, but there was a period of time where, like, you would look something up like that and it would just not show you. Like, it would give you the site, like, you know, like, there's a site that's, like, name of my city Buzz, and then there's, like, tourism, name of my city. Like, those websites still exist and you could click on them, but it wouldn't, like, bring you to, like, the site where it'd actually show you what was happening that weekend.
Gotcha.
It was, yeah, and it kind of is still doing that. There's only, like, yeah. Yeah.
Sounds unfortunate.
You know, it was pretty apocalyptic or dystopian for a little bit because it was really
Apocalyptic.
not apocalyptic, dystopian is the word I was looking
I
for. It
know.
was weird. It was weird because it was like you would look up something and you're just like nothing is showing up. All right, I guess I die. It was getting to the point where people were getting put in like danger because that's when the forest fires were happening.
Ooh.
And people couldn't look up if their city was being evacuated or not.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah. Like they like it just wouldn't show up. Like the news article wouldn't show up.
God damn.
And you know, actually, now that I think about it, the only sites that were showing up were not the big news companies. It was only like the small ones. So yeah, like it was like a tour, like this is a tourism website, tourism. So there's none of the like the big like actual like news sites are showing up. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just Ugh. And then, like,
to leave shortly.
Oh, good.
I have to go get ready for work, unfortunately.
All good.
I don't want to leave. Oh dear.
Well, I mean, you have to go to work. It's you know, it's yikes. I guess I don't know.
I still have to disappear for 6 months now.
What the? What the? You
But
can't though. We're gonna see you like soon. Like not this Monday, but next Monday.
week.
Yeah.
No, after that, then I disappear for 6 months.
Okay. Okay.
It's just a stick I have apparently, where like I'll be active for a hot minute and then I just disappear for a couple of months and then I come back.
Lol. I kind of actually hope that the thing is at 6, and then that way I can go live at 3 and raid into you.
Oh, okay.
That'd be ideal.
I could. I mean, it depends on when everyone else.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, honestly, like, even if it was at, like, 4, I could still go live before that.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually really matter that much. Well, I don't know. My vision keeps going black and I don't know why. Milo, this doesn't sound great. This sounds like you need to go to the doctor for real. Like,
yeah.
Like, a upset stomach is one thing, but, like, if your vision's going black, like...
You also said you haven't eaten anything since 4 p.m. yesterday. You probably should try to eat something. Even if it's just toast, it might help.
Like, genuinely, like, it doesn't even have to be toast. It could be bread. Like...
Yeah.
Just eat bread. Plain bread.
Just put something in your stomach.
Like, eat one slice of bread, wait, like, 30 minutes, and then maybe eat another one, you know?
Or crackers, even. Crackers also are pretty good when you have an upset stomach.
Yeah, crackers are pretty good. Excuse me,
the only reason I'm excited to go to work is because I get to work with my favorite coworker.
Yes, you were saying that yesterday.
But she leaves an hour early, so like I'm gonna get stuck closing by myself, which is fine because I can do it, but like sad because I don't get to work with her that often.
No, it'll be fine. I'm just chilling in my bed. Okay, well, but like eat food though.
It might help, Milo, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like shocking how many times I'm like, wow, I kind of feel like not great, and then I'll like eat something and I'm like, wow, I'm immediately better. Like
me when I don't drink enough water.
Yeah,
like,
that
I
too.
don't feel good.
It's like, it's actually genuinely shocking as me and an adult how many times I go, like I'm really dizzy and I feel like really low energy and like I don't know why. I think I might be catching a cold, and then I like go look at the clock and it's like 5 o'clock and I haven't eaten since 10 and I'm like, I might need to eat food. Like, usually I'm pretty good about eating, but because I'm not going to work, lunch does not exist.
Felt that.
Yeah. Like, breakfast, it's like, breakfast makes sense, because I'm like, I wake up and I eat food. And then dinner makes sense, because it's like, you know, people are making dinner, so they give me food. And I'm like, yes, I like food. Lunch, though, unless I'm, like, out, like, walking around, and there's, like, I don't know, a place where I can buy, like, a banana bread or something, lunch does not exist.
Yeah. That's me, but like instead of lunch, it's breakfast. So like because I do closing shifts and I have insomnia, I don't go to bed until super late, and then I wake up super late.
Oh.
So by the time I've woken up, like I'm like, oh, like I have a couple hours before I have to go to work, so I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I go to work, and then I have dinner, and then I come home, and then I'm up. So like, and it's just the process keeps repeating.
Oh my god. See, like, I don't even have an excuse like that. It's just, lunch doesn't exist. Lunch is a weird thing, because here it means second breakfast, but then when we have a meal after dinner, so it's breakfast, then dinner, and then there's another evening meal. Ren, I want to live your life. That sounds awesome. See, I'm a big fan. This is going to sound like the most, like dainty thing ever. Big fan of, like, the concept of, like, afternoon tea, where it's not a lunch, but you make yourself tea, and then you have snacks. You know what I love that. And there's, like, and it's not like a meal, it's just, like, you have tea,
Like
and then you
finger
have
foods.
Yeah, you have, like, I don't know, like, slices of, like, carrots or something, or, like, an apple, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, big fan of the people who get to do that. Like, I could just do that, but, like, we don't really have stuff in my house that's, like, finger food like that. I don't know. Or we do, but it's a lot of effort. Like, I could get a carrot and, like, cut it up, you know what I mean? But that's a lot of effort. I do cut up an apple once in a while, though.
I cut up an apple recently, and I had caramel with it, and it was so good. Like, I just drizzled caramel on top of the apple slices, and I was like, hell yeah.
Ooh. I usually put cinnamon. Oh, you have to go?
Yeah, I gotta go get ready.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye! Bye, chat. Have a good stream. I'll tear.
I will, thank you.
Bye!
Bye! It's stupid, though, because both the word for dinner and the word for evening meal is translated to dinner in English, which isn't right. And then I saw some people call dinner your lunch, which is even more wrong. Yeah, like, we have a different word that for dinner that people do use interchangeably, but I think it's probably more similar to what you're thinking. So, like, there's supper, which would be, like, the earlier dinner, and then there's dinner, which would be the later one. But the idea with supper is that it's more like a soup or a salad rather than like a meal. Hello, Cakebird.
Hello.
You are back just as soon as Void left.
Oh.
Hi, Alanis.
Oh my god, 1 more hour, all too late. Let's go.
I know, 1 more hour, 1 more hour, 1 more hour. You have all the mods downloaded?
I have. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I wish to play Minecraft Ultra Light. I wish to play Minecraft Ultra Light. It's been so long since Minecraft.
We're not.
I'm aware.
We're not really playing.
Crumbs. I understand. Crumbs.
Like, we're gonna. It's probably gonna be something like we give everyone like creative mode so that they can fly somewhere that they like and then land and then give them what their items and then we're logging off. Yeah. I have some really bad news for you, Cakebird, though. I don't know if we're gonna be able to start this month. Or next month. We'll talk to everyone because I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I mean, like, we could, but also, well, you know what? We probably could. We probably could because I don't work, so I could, you know, because hold on, I'm gonna type you something. Because of that, but I can split my time.
I see.
But like, you know, because it's only me, I can split my time, you know? It's I get to go to my cousin's? Yes, Reese. Excellent. I'm glad. So here dinner is a full meal and then the evening meal is a smaller thing. Okay, yeah. So the evening meal would be probably similar to supper, is like if you wanted to translate it into English, like that makes more sense, and then dinner is like full meal. We've been talking about a lot of things, Kickbird. Kickbird, were you here when I was talking about how Discord was an open source program?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you didn't miss that much then. Mostly Void and I talking about how Google is stupid. I'm so pissed at Google, man. I'm so pissed at Google. The other day I looked up like YouTube to MP3 converter, and then YouTube was like, here's an ad for all of these different websites that give you free music for YouTube. And I'm like, this is not what I asked for. Thank you though. Ultra, are you on something? Like drugs?
Every time I search for like YouTube to MP3, it's like a different top search result every time. Like,
I know.
I just hope I don't get a virus. I just hope.
Same. One time I was super convinced I did. I figured it out, Kickbird, why that was happening. Guys, let me tell you guys, chat.
Oh?
One time I was doing the thing anyways, and then afterwards my camera started turning on randomly. And I was like, that's really weird. It shouldn't do that. That's really weird. And then like I looked at my recents and there was like a camera thing that was like recently downloaded. I'm like, delete, uninstall, you know? And then like, but then it kept happening and I was like, there's a virus on my computer. Oh no. And so I got my brother in here who has a computer science degree. He like looked at my task manager and he like looked at like what programs were using the camera, and he's like, none of this is. And then doing all that sort of stuff, right? And he found nothing, basically. And which was good. And I was like, but that's weird because the camera keeps turning on. Why does it keep turning on if not someone staring at my camera? And then we figured it out. So it turned out what was happening is that when I opened up like Premiere Pro, the Premiere Pro was looking for everything that had a mic on my computer for some reason. And my camera does have a mic. And so the camera was turning on, telling Premiere Pro that like, yes, I have a mic. And I'm like, I'm gonna go sob and cry because I was like so paranoid. It's okay now, guys. We figured it out. It's because it was looking for, yeah, because every time we would turn off Premiere Pro or any Adobe product, it would turn off too. And I was like, okay, whatever. So, you know, moral of the story is that I did not get a virus from the internet the other day.
Awesome.
Are you sure you aren't on something? I don't know what you mean by that. Hi, Pebble. My camera never turns on except the FBI comes to watch me. Lol. The thing is that, like, I know when my cameras are on, right? Because this one has a blue light, like this one right here. And then this one has, like, a white light that's around it. So, like, I know when they're on. Which is why it was freaking me out. And then also I was like, wow, L to these, like, hackers who didn't get my good camera. They got the sucky one. You know? That's what, and, like, I'm just like, wow, that kind of sucks for them. Like, you know?
Hackers be getting that off-stream knitting cam. And
Yeah, like,
in the background.
Like, the thing was, is that, like, usually this camera, when it's not facing this, like, it is facing, like, a wall, basically. Like, it sees F all. Like, you know what I mean? So I was just like, wow, that sucks for them. And, like, I'm gonna be real, like, if someone were to hack these cameras, they would see nothing. They would see me sitting at my computer watching VODs. Like, and then nothing else. Because it's not like my bed's in the background. Like, like if I get changed in my room, it's not
Wait,
like
Altair,
like it's
Altair.
nothing.
You need to record a 24-hour video and upload it to YouTube called POV you hacked into Alter's computer. It's just you with like Cellbit playing in the background and you knitting and like occasionally leaving to get food and just like you're just gone for like 3 hours, but then you're back and you hear Cellbit play again and you're just knitting.
That would be so funny.
And then you hear the Discord page go bing bing bing, and then you hear me go just join the call. And then we sit in silence while Summit plays in the background and you're knitting.
With like just every so often just like Cakebird going ha ha ha. While he watches like 5 Up. POV like the oh my god, that'd be so funny. Jeez. I get blinded by camera lights when it turns on. Oh, like the camera itself is not a bright, it's the ring light that's bright. Straighten up. What do you want from me, man? I'm just short. They might be able to see your streams without ads. What? My 2 cents? No! This is horrific! Oh my god. Billy. Billy. Bonk! Streaming the hackers streaming your webcam in their screens. POV, you hack into the hacker's computer. POV, you're old Tier's FBI agent. I have to figure out what's the equivalent in Canada to the FBI. The Canadian SIS. Well, that doesn't have a great ring to it now, does it?
I've never heard of that before, I'm gonna be real.
CIS. It's apparently, or CSIS. CSIS? Is that how you pronounce that? CSIS. What the F?
Please say it's pronounced cis.
It's not pronounced cis, it's pronounced CSIS, like this.
See sis, not on this stream.
See sis! Theseus? It's almost cis though, for like that would be so funny. Okay, it's the Canadian Security Intelligence Service, so like it makes sense where like this acronym like comes from, but like man, does it not have the ring of FBI? Ooh, what is the CIA called in Canada? Oh, I don't know. I think it's just called CIA, isn't it? Oh no, okay, apparently the CIA and the FBI in Canada are the same thing. It's just the Canadian Security Intelligence Service. That's so cool. See, I knew this existed, but I never knew what it was called, because in Canada, people just call it, like, they just go, like, the Canadian FBI. Welcome home, Theseus. Hi, Lucifer. Welcome back. CSIS. Like, I feel like it would have been better if they called it, like, cease. Like, you know, like, cease your crime. You know what I mean? Like, and that would, like, it would be better. Does that make sense? Rather than CSIS. CSIS. Oh my god. Here's something, like, scratching me. What is happening? Is it spelled? Yes, it's spelled like that, Odin, yes. The Canadian Security Intelligence Service. Can I eat the wall? You can most certainly try. hold your breath. Hold on, I gotta be right back. There's like something like pulling on my arm. Alright, we're good. Cake Bird is back. This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pronounced ceasus, just the letters. Yeah, that's pronounced the same way. It's just like how they spelled it out for phonetics. It's it's not like pronounced like kissus, you know what I mean? It's pronounced ceasus. Which is what I was saying. It just sounds awful. No, okay, this is... I'm on Google, guys. It says this. Like, this is what it says. Hold on, let me not give you the French version. That's what it says. That pronunciation right now is C, cis.
C. Cis.
C-cis. I feel sick and she said I was going to school tomorrow. Okay, but is she going to give you medicine? Like, it doesn't matter if you're going to school tomorrow. Like, you need medicine. Void, I'm just talking about the, what the Canadian FBI is. God, I hope Canada exists. I live here. But it doesn't have the ring of FBI. I'm gonna be real. Never seen Canada with its own eyes, not gonna lie.
Well, Atlantis, like, I've never been to Brazil either, you know? But I think it exists.
I've never heard anyone say it. I've just heard it, just, CSIS. Yeah, I know, I understand that, but, like, it just says, you know, on the, like, you know, the Canadian website, where it tells you how to pronounce it, it writes it like that. So I don't know, man. I'm sad as I missed the last Slay the Princess stream. No! It's okay, watch the VOD. And then you'll be caught up for, Thursday. What the F, Void? That's fair, I believe in Canada. I'm so glad you believe in Canada. Like it's Santa Claus or something. I don't know, guys. It's just the magic. The magic would be gone if we didn't believe in Canada. I totally have never been to Canada, what the... But if you can't see it, how do you know that it exists if you can only hear that it exists if you have never seen that it exists? There's a lot of things that I've not, like, seen in real life that I can, like, just by, like, Arkham's razor can, like, assume exists. Like, it makes more sense for it to exist. Billy Bumble, you are not helping. The USA is fake. Man, if that were true. Man. I want to sleep? Go to sleep then. Milo, go ahead. I can't? Well, let's be honest, we don't really know if anything exists. Maybe what we call reality is just something we made up to try and make sense of what we call the world. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like, we can talk about how, like, if anything actually really exists, but it doesn't matter because it affects our consciousness, so it doesn't really matter that much. If it, like, actually exists or actually matters, it's still our experience of it. It doesn't really matter that much. I've been to Canada and from the US. A wonderful Odin. I have too much schoolwork to do? Oh. Well. It's really not that... Yeah, reality is not really that important if you think about it. I mean, yeah, obviously. It's just our experience of this, I guess. I don't know. Okay, but, I'll tell you the same thing. If you put a cat in a box and seal it off with no holes and you ask to say if it's dead, how would you know? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Yeah, but the thing is that there's no one telling you that the box is dead or not. Like, there's not someone else in the box. You know what I mean? Because, like, we're talking about a country where people are in it. And they're like, hey guys, this country exists. I am here. So you're believing another person, not just, like, an experiment, like, if there's someone else in the box, and they say, yep, the cat is dead, I'd be like, okay, you know, probably the cat is dead. I mean, this guy could be lying to me, but, you know, like, I'm gonna go off the assumption that the cat is dead at that point. So it's not really that, that experiment. That's more, that is more like if Atlantis exists. Does Atlantis exist? Who knows? We don't know, because no one effing lives there. Who ended the cat? Oh boy. Because Dark is talking about this, yeah. Yeah. Just like Antarctica. But people do go there. You can go there. I just saw an ad for mayo and all the mayo was censored. They sprayed the mayo at a sandwich. What Gen Z got a hold of the marketing team? Trust me, guys, this will do numbers. Trust me, the meme people are gonna love this. I'm scared of your chat. Honestly, man, like, I'm not scared of them, but man, I would not want to be on the receiving end of whatever the F is going on here if they were actually trying to be malicious. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I go MIA so often. What the? Lip bite emoji. Now, Ren. Hi, Roy. How you doing? We're talking about normal things. Normal things are happening right now. Also, my TikTok is also full of sad QSMP edits. Man, I saw, like, just the saddest edit of just like Selbit sending that last message to Royer, and Royer just like going, no way, and then just Selbit just writing like, you know, I love you, and then the whole thing explodes and the server turns off, and I was like, Selbit, I feel like, cannot survive unless he is the most dramatic person in the RP. He needs to be the main character so badly. Normal people things, real. No gay people, and the other gay people got separated too. Baji made it on the boat and Tina didn't. But someone is observing Canada. I'm here. I'm telling you it exists. Your example is flawed. Okay, bye, Pebble. Also the cat, wait. Yeah. It's like, if the cat is still meowing, and you're like, well, I can't see it. The cat is like meowing actively. And you're like, I can't see it though. How do I know? How would I know? What got deleted there? Baji made it, Tina didn't, Royer made it, Selbit didn't, Fit is alone, and Pac didn't even wake up that day. Did Fit make it, or is Fit on the island? Love is dead. QSMP is once again homophobic. Like, I hate it here. What if the cat never meows? Then your example does not equivalate what we're talking about. Do you understand that? I am in Canada. I'm in the box. I'm telling you it exists. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Can't believe Quackity would do this. I can't believe Quackity. No, I'm not gonna say that. It's the QSMP in general. Walter is the cat. Do you exist? God, I hope so.
Bye, Void.
Bye! Have fun at work. Dude, this casting off has taken longer than I feel like the rest of what I've done today. I feel like the majority of this stream has been me trying to cast off. What is discussion anyways? My chat, everyone. It just be like this. Guys, I'm not gonna say the name, but Cakebird and I were watching a Just Chatting streamer the other day. I don't get Just Chatting streamers at all. I'm gonna be real. Like, I do not understand. I have a spider bite on my ankle. Ugh, oh, that sucks, because then, like, when you itch it, it like, oh, I hate that for you. Like, Cakebird and I were watching this stream, and we were like, wow, there's hundreds of people here.
And there's nothing going on.
And nothing is happening. Like, it was crazy, dude. And I don't mean nothing was happening, like the person was like, I don't know, talking about like their day or whatever. Like, literally, it was just this person like, nothing was happening. It was crazy.
Or ever so often, like, reacting to something.
Yeah, and then they like, but the thing is that they had like a title that was like, this is the thing we're doing today, and they were doing everything but that. Like, insanity. It was,
or like
insane.
Start doing it, but then like 10 minutes go by.
Yeah. It was, wow. You Tom Holland 2.0? Probably not. Was a person just chatting though? Like, they were in the just chatting category, yeah. But they, like, but the thing was is that I'm not saying they were in the wrong category. Like, they were in the right category. I just don't understand why there was hundreds of people there watching. Like, that's what I didn't understand. Because it was really, like, nothing is happening. It was like the same vibes as like when TikTok Live first became a thing and people would just do Q&As. And so they would just sit there like doing their makeup or something like that. And then people would like try to talk and chat. And then the people would be like, sorry, I'm just getting ready. Sorry, I'm only answering questions. And then the person would be like, oh, how was your day? And the person was like, fine. Like that vibe. It was weird, man. It was weird. I understand the irony of me basically being a just chatting streamer, but man, oh, it was weird. It was super weird. Actually, I'm Andrew Garfield. What? Guys, the trailer for the Garfield movie came out, and I'm upset. Why do they let that man continue to voice act? The what movie? The Garfield movie. Like, they've made like 3 or 4 Garfield movies. This is not like a new revolutionary thing. Yes, as in the fat orange cat. Like, there's a bunch of Garfield movies. This is not new. They're just making a new one. Hi, Sammy. Dark, what is happening? Void is gone. Void is off to work. I'm making Milo not do schoolwork. Can you also make him, like, take medicine? I know about the shows of Garfield, but I never know about the movies. There is movies. There's a few movies, actually. I can? Excellent. Yeah, there's even, like, a few, like, live-action movies. No, I'm not joking! These are real! Look it up! There's, like, a movie where, like, the cat is animated, but the dog isn't. Like, the dog is just, like, an actual real dog. This is true. Like, there's literally a movie called Garfield the Movie. It came out, like, in the 2000s. Like, the... Yes, there is! Garfield the Movie, 2004. I was like, where's my thing? Garfield the Movie, 2004. This is the cat. That's the real dog.
What the fuck?
I know. This is a real movie.
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, like, I think it was pretty good. Like, I mean, like, obviously you can tell this is not a real cat, but I would say that, like, it looks like it's actually there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Garfield the Movie. This is real. Okay. Has a mental breakdown. I mean, I remember it being an, like, okay movie. Like, it was a Garfield movie. I am never watching it. All right, I mean, if you want to. Lucifer, you want to know a thing I found out today? S'il vous plaît? Benison Mo not real? Yeah? We could just ask Lucifer very nicely not to spam it. Lucifer, we're gonna have to ask you very nicely not to spam the word not real. I got my medicine. Excellent. Thank you. It'll actually. Thank you. Guys, you wanna know what I found out today? The words "I hold myself in contempt" at the beginning of Thermodynamic Lawyer is 1, not Will Wood screaming them, because that's what I thought. And 2 is from a movie from 1997. You just found this out? How the F would I know that? Why would I know that? It doesn't sound like him? It kind of sounds like him. The voice is slightly higher. It kind of sounds like him. It kind of sounds like him, but like if he was far away. You know what I mean? And honestly, he uses so many voice effects in that song specifically. Like, how would I know? And even if it wasn't him, I didn't know it was from an effing movie. It's from a comedy from 1997 about a lawyer that gets cursed by his son to not lie for 24 hours. I'm gonna use this stream as white noise while I take a small nap. Don't you dare make loud noises. I have some awful news for you, Bunny, because I am gonna be ending soon because I have to do something in like half an hour.
There's nothing in the fridge.
Gooby. So you know what the absolutely reprehensible behavior is from? I'm kind of guessing the exact same movie, but maybe it's not. Where is it from? Okay, have a good night, Bunny. It's a random comedian? Is it really? That's kind of funny. Is that why it's in the... why it's not in the, like, the remaster? Like, those 2 lines? Because I actually really do like the remaster of Thermodynamic Lawyer, except for the fact that it does not have those lines in it. I don't know, just me, but I actually like hearing what he's saying during those, like, grumble moment. I don't know. Look at that. I love the stretchy bind off so much. It is so good. I need to, tie a knot here. There we go. Look at that. The sweater. See, now it looks like it's okay big, you know? Now it looks like it's not too small, right? Because before it looked tiny.
You really do knit so quickly, but also just like it makes sense with the amount of time you knit. It's just like the sweater is there's a sweater now.
I have a sweater now. Well, I have to do the sleeve still, but you know, I have a sweater now. To be fair, this way of knitting is so much faster, but it's also, I think, the size of the wool and all that sort of stuff. Because I started this on Wednesday. It hasn't even been a week yet. I am not going to start the sleeves now, though. We're going to go raid someone, because I have to get some stuff set up for a thing. Alright. It's time to go find someone to raid. Who is live?
You could raid Andres.
I could raid Andres.
That would be kind of funny, I think. Y'all want to watch some Minecraft? Surely you guys want to watch some Minecraft. So Andres is doing like a competition with, do I know these people? I don't know any of these people, but I'll say their names. So he's on a team with Carter Create, Madness, and Ember Live. Yeah. And they're doing a Crown Quest event. So see you guys over there in chat. Tomorrow is Monday, so I will be streaming like either at 3 or at 6 PST. I don't know, which it's one of those two. Yeah. What's her name? Andres. It's spelled with a Q in their username, but that's what their name is. It's OG Andres, but it's spelled QNDRES. Yeah, like that. I don't get dragged into raids for some reason. Oh. Interesting. Weird. Alright, I'll see you guys over there. He was just doing parkour, but it's done now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably. Most likely. Alright.